Really, a pop filter is only for close-ups, but whatever. Raptor, you gotta stay on my monitor. Come on. I like having 10 raptors on top of my monitor at all times. Alright, turn down this fucking music. So I got a little documentary that just came out on Real Stories, so we'll see if it'll let me, we'll see if it lets me view it. You motherfucker. Fucking raptor. Sexy, not that sexy. Get back on there. There you go. I'm your host. Crotchety crowd. Come on. There we go. CraftyAndy. Yes, my name. CraftyArts is the main channel. And let me get this off here. There we go. There it is. I'm on with Weirzors. Kind of in a process of making a whole bunch of content. I have to resist the urge to take this video and post it right away, or within like the week or whatever. Gotta get more things lined up. So funny enough, this documentary got the director banned from HantherCon. I guess it was after. I thought it was during when he was filming because he didn't have like a proper press pass, but you know, it's because he didn't have the approval to make the documentary the way he did, I guess.
Most of these I don't think are drawings back in here.
Boomer the dog.
I don't know how many I got more drawings, but there are a few. See? And this is what they wouldn't like, is because you see all this stuff. Why is somebody who's supposed to be like thinking about like driving cars and what they're going to do in their life,
well, you know,
messing
girls.
around, putting paste?
Well, this guy, from my understanding, he's like a trust fund baby, so he's got just money to live off of forever.
Pictures of random dogs into a
He has
notebook.
like no ambitions.
So that's why things are better these days, because now you can point anybody to furries and you know, and on the net, and they'll say, hey, you know, even if your teacher doesn't know about it, you can say, well, I'm a furry. I like animals because I'm a furry. I mean, you know, I draw this stuff. It's not because I'm you know, totally weird. I just draw this stuff because I'm, you know, into this group and into this kind of scene.
A lot of double takes downtown Pittsburgh this weekend, Janelle. Yeah, there are a lot of business suits and people going to work. And then you see folks like this. Yes, the furries have arrived.
Folks who have never seen it before, don't be scared. If you see a 6-foot-tall raccoon walking by your window, no, you're not going crazy. It's just us.
A lot of people might ask, why is it so popular? What's the draw here?
Everybody loves animals. Everybody loves costumes. We are all about creativity. We are all about imagination. We are all about dreaming. This weekend is our chance to say to the people of Pittsburgh, we want to share our dreams with you. If somebody comes up and wants to know what it's about, tell them what it's about. Cartoon animals, costumes, drawing, art,
And yeah,
performance, creativity,
I kind of knew how to play it off too already when I got involved.
Is a creator. Every one of you is an artist. We are all dreamers here. This is a remarkable family, a unique community. There is so much it has to offer, so many beautiful things. Don't describe us by what we are not. Use positive imagery.
Hey, I don't think I see that guy anymore.
Don't act like you have something to hide. Because quite frankly, I don't think we have anything to hide. This is a magnificent fandom, and to me, there is
Yeah, I really would like the captions.
nothing at all to be ashamed of.
Wait, don't I know that one? Isn't that Grix? I think it's Grix right here. I hung out with him a few times. You got to be in a documentary. Is it Grix Fox? Also pausing it helps the copyright detection, I guess. We'll see. Personas.
Do you cover just what furries do that's furry that people don't see in the background? Or what if
Bad angle.
they're into like
The microphone is like eating his face.
sports cars or, you know, fast cars or whatever? What other activities, like anything, or are you trying to keep it mainly to the fur scene, do you think?
We're trying to go beyond the scene as well, because it's portraits of people, and ultimately it's more about even people than it is about furries, you know, because we're all just people and just from different backgrounds into different stuff. So definitely any tangents it goes on is where we go.
I had called myself a furry, but I never really understood it until I was about 17 years old. I went to work as a mascot for a sing.
Team Simran Konto Alliance.
A dumbass. Sorry. Yeah, distracted by Twitter here. South Africans are a little angry because I guess South Africa was an apartheid state until the mid-90s. Now they're now a bunch of people are angry. The rise to kill Whitey. And really, what do you expect to happen? I don't know. I mean, the white minority ruled over black people in South Africa and treated them like shit over these years. I mean, you know, kind of created the situation. Probably, shouldn't have been a...
A baseball team,
Right.
surprisingly,
Put
as a
actual
raccoon.
content here.
And the first time I got in that suit and that mascot was just completely surreal. I mean,
The fuck?
Will
I thought I
was
fixed
gone.
this.
I mean, he was gone. I didn't know who he was anymore. And I was performing in this character, and I just felt, you know, nobody could see me. Nobody knew who I was. So I could be as energetic, as happy, as crazy as I could be, and people loved it. And after that first time I did it, I really felt, it's like, this is what it feels like.
There it is, okay. Diesel!
This one, as you can see, is totally different.
That was
and it's
Diesel.
different because it's made by a different suit maker, and each suit maker has their own
How's
different
Diesel
style.
doing
This
these
one
days?
specifically was made by Cody Pup. He kind of has a more of a cartoony kind of look, more energetic look, and that's what I kind of wanted to go for, and why I commissioned him to make Diesel 2.0. I try to be as creative as I can, and a lot of people come up to me every time and say to me, man, there's not many raccoons in the fandom. Your suit is like the best one I've ever seen. And of course, I'm just like, stop, come on, you're making me blush. Of course, I am blushing inside when they say that.
Oh, he's a racist. Thought that was sounded familiar. Besides that, documentary isn't for minors since Bad Dragon interview drama with Diesel Raccoon. Huh? Is he actually racist, or that's just people being a piece of shit? Count suspended. Oh boy. I'm literally shaking right now. Okay. See, I kind of question these things because I'm not just gonna go by the word of it. I remember that meme though. I'm literally shaking right now. What did he say that was racist? He's a raccoon. Not the same today, 1 month ago. Oh god, it's 40 minutes. Tribute to my Christopher. Yep, I remember Christopher. He was a cool guy. I wish I knew him better. Free Raiders. Uh-oh. I'm glad I was never part of that shit. Hey, look at that. One of my videos.
Hey, how's it been?
What'd I do?
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. I love seeing me. I don't like seeing me. What? Is that a camera? It is a video camera.
It is a video camera.
Holy shit. What do I say? Ooh, I cuss. Right? Trying to keep it PG-13. It's not working. Not working at all. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's what, Thursday night? Thursday night. Thursday night. I just got here. I'm running off like diesel fumes. I'm so exhausted. I'm not even drunk yet. I'm going to get drunk though. I'm going to get drunk because it's Amicon and I'm in a fursuit. I'm around furries, and when I'm around furries and I'm in a fursuit and I'm in a con, I got to get drunk because it's awesome.
Is this the racism?
There, stay awesome. Be awesome. Have a good time. I see more lights. Oh my god, that thing's blinding me. Holy god!
Keep the light on him, it helps.
Rated, I stayed at PG-13. Holy Nikes. Why am I talking so
Diesel,
fast?
what are your opinions for this year's AC?
What are my opinions?
Yeah.
Well, let me see. I've only been here for like 6-ish hours. Well, probably more than that. Turn that motherfucker off! Oh, sorry.
Don't care about that.
That's my first opinion.
Am I supposed to hate him because of some fetish videos?
Every time, the second I get here into the city, people like see our furry shirts, and I wear my anthem.
Like this. Well, it turns out that our boy Diesel might not be as innocent as you think. He has a Twitter account that's currently protected. And why would it be protected? Maybe because he's known for saying some pretty wild shit. Is it wrong for me to feel just a bit nervous when I'm at Walmart late at night surrounded by all black people? I'm not racist.
Big brain take. What the fuck? I'm not racist, but I feel a bit nervous when I'm at Walmart at night, surrounded by the black people. I just feel like they're all watching me. One more reason to carry my gun. Oh my god. You know, I've been into some shady neighborhoods where it feels like I'm being sized up, like rundown apartments and stuff like that. Ugh. Sure, but you know what? I've also been in small town Michigan too, where the exact same shit happens. One place I went to, Mason, Michigan, I was told, do not leave anything outside you do not want stolen. A lot of poor-ass towns that rely on fucking welfare and food stamps to get by and survive. There's no fucking work.
I'll say I feel nervous when I'm at Walmart late at night no matter who I'm surrounded by. Walmart has that effect on me. It just feels like they're all watching me. One more reason to carry my gun. Okay, I'm getting my concealed carry permit and carrying my .45. This black guy flipped, accusing me of following him in the store. Wow, the irony of a furry that has a coon for his persona, hating black people. You just can't make this shit up. Now, the community. Damn, I like Mike Pence. Classy guy. If you are voting for a candidate because they don't support same-sex marriage, then you don't need to vote at all.
Wow, fuck you, Diesel.
Get over it. Now I'm pretty sure you're starting to get the idea of where this guy leans to on the political side of things.
What the fuck? These are the same people that would fucking want to execute you for doing shit like this. If you don't vote for a candidate because they don't support your marriage, like, well, why the fuck do they want to participate then? If I want to participate in a system that doesn't see me as equal and human, why would I want to participate in that shit? I want to start a fucking riot. That's what I would want to do. Alright, so that's Diesel Raccoon.
They're like, oh, are you here for the conference? I said, yeah. They're like, oh.
Alright.
Rounds that we had.
Oh man, we're getting the... Oh man. Okay, so we're in potato mode here.
All online. It shows... I don't know, it's weird. Rounds that we had. It didn't matter, you know, what your political leanings were, your religion. We all had...
Kind of matters. I mean, if you're a full-on Nazi, I mean, come on. You can't tolerate
what
the
your
intolerant.
Political leanings were, your religion. We all had at least shit together. You got one different interest. We weren't outcasts. It's just not okay. Well, hopefully reconnected for y'all. So, anyways, the fandom's just not the same anymore.
It's the same as it always has been for me.
You know, we all came from different backgrounds. You know, we were the outcast, right? You know, or maybe
it's still just one thing that you have in common with everyone else. It's all it is. It's just like anime conventions or Magic or Warhammer. You can get together with everyone and that loves Warhammer. Hey, we love Warhammer. I love Warhammer too. And then, you know, as you get to know the person, you can decide whether or not you actually hate that person or not. I mean, there comes a moment where you have to draw a line, right? If someone thinks I should be killed by the state or anyone, because whether it's the state or like they don't see me as equal in terms of like deserving equal treatment and under the eyes of the law, why the fuck would I want anything to do with that person? I don't care if they like I don't care if they like the same shit I do. Why would that matter? It ain't gonna fucking matter if they put me in an oven. Like, yeah, it does matter what your political leanings are. It does matter what your religion is. I may be anti-theist, but at the same time, I'm not going to give shit to a bunch of Hindus. I'm not going to give shit to monks, or Shaolin monks or whatever. Buddhist monks, there we go. That's the right idea. I ain't going to give a shit about that as much as Christianity, because one doesn't determine the laws for me to live by. Muslims up there, but they don't have control of the fucking government right now. But they'll probably get it as Christians make more laws in their favor.
We weren't outcasts. Maybe we were some of the cool kids, but we all just had that one different interest, furry. And this is where we could all meet and come together, you know, and it didn't matter what backgrounds that we had. It didn't matter, you know, what your political leanings were, your religion. We all had at least shared that one common interest.
It's not. It's still the same. That's just how it gets. That's how you get into the door. That's just how it is. You figure out where you fit in as you spend time with people. There's plenty of furries I've hung out with, and I don't really hang out with anymore, as time went on. Furries I'm friends with, like, I don't know, like something I don't like, I'm not going to eventually spend time with them anymore. It doesn't mean I hate them. We just don't have enough things in common. Other than we like animal fucking. Or dressing up as animals. And fucking. There we go. That was better.
But, you know, and I try to add, you know, like I squeak talk a lot, and that's one thing a lot of people view me for. It's kind of like a brand, really, is what it is. Everybody tries to find their own unique style on what they do. They try to bring it to life, and that's what people kind of can get to know you for. You know, they'll hear me squeak talking, but they'll be out of view, and they're like, "Oh my God, I hear Diesel. Is he here?" And sure enough, it's me. Everybody has a unique story. The more and more you get involved, you'll see that it is so easy to get to meet people, who they are specifically, and you know who's behind that character. I mean, who's behind that persona or that fursuit if they have one.
All right, Dom, if you will. This little part ends up being on the inside. Let me flip it over. When I first started, very few people had a suit. Only if you had tons of money did you have one, and only if you were a really
Is that a piercing?
hardcore
Man, it's been a long
furry
time.
did you have one. And it's almost a rite of passage, if you will, for people to get a suit, because it really lets them put on their persona, live it, and do what they want to do and see themselves how they want to be seen. Because I wanted to be able to hear some stuff, that's why the other one is not floppy. But
It's okay. I'm still thinking of the Walmart comment. Oh, you stupid ass. Oh my god. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about sniffing stock. Who cares? That's nice. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about that.
The taste of piss is unbearable. Never again. So not only does Diesel have a weird thing for sniffing used socks, even stranger.
I don't give a shit. Fuck your morality bullshit. I don't care about the racism stuff.
Financially.
And the gay marriage comment. Like, really? Come on, man.
Plenty attorneys in the fandom, meaning he will only accept a lawyer that dresses up as an animal like him. Could you imagine them showing up to court to sue Walmart?
Oh, dumbass.
So apparently, could you imagine taking orders from a guy that does this in his spare time? Actually gave his ass the boot. After that, Diesel went on to go work for Uber to get some kind of income going, but it didn't take long for him to kick the nest when he posted this tweet. Uber rider left her server apron from the restaurant she works at and has this in it. This is for sure not a prescription. Hate when people have this shit around me.
Oh my fucking god, really, man? You don't just post your fucking weed there. So, goddamn. What's funny about this sort of shit, too, is that the cops will just nail you for possession. That's it. They'll just be like, well, yeah, well, you found it. Sometimes maybe it'll work if you're like white, but a lot of times they'll just nail you for possession. Usually, I think it depends on how much it is, but it's usually just like a misdemeanor, because they can just fine you. Like, hey, I hate to do this, but we gotta fine you. They'll try to lighten the blow.
I should mention that going through other people's belongings is a major violation for Uber's policies. So I guess in 2020, Diesel started catching some heat from those black people tweets. It caused him to put out this apology on his Twitter. I need to put something to rest regarding a tweet I made over 5 years ago, which I have addressed before, but will address again. Yes, a tweet I have attached I said over 5 years ago.
Damn it.
I did not mean for it to sound like it did, and it certainly was racist, and for that, I apologize. But what I said over 5 years ago does not define who I am today. I think we all have made mistakes, and unfortunately, this one has come back to haunt me. I know many of you would disagree with me politically, but my politics do not make me racist. Again, I apologize for what I said over 5 years ago. All I want for us to put politics aside and just forward together. This didn't matter, because just 2 months later, he made another tweet that caused a lot of outrage in the furry community. I couldn't find the direct tweet of what he said, but hopefully you can get an idea, since it got retweeted by a bunch of other pissed off furries. Every
in-person con, when they resume, absolutely needs to ban this asshole. The patriots of this nation will not forget what has just happened. While we have lost the battle, I promise you the war has just begun. We will win.
Con, when they resume,
what are you talking about?
Absolutely needs to ban this asshole. Full stop. No excuses. I would like to see every single convention not only ban Diesel from attending their events, but also ban every single other fur who is talking like this. There is literally no excuse to allow people this dangerous to attend events. None.
Where's my shit here?
There's no space for fucking games or tolerance with people like Diesel, Haskoon, Peace Wolf, who the fuck ever. They're tangible threats to the equity of our community and should be removed at every possible level. Look at the world. We can't afford the luxury of apathy. And it wasn't long before Diesel was eventually banned from attending the Texas Fur Fest due to all the controversy surrounding his name. I am literally shaking right now. I got a letter in the mail from Texas Furry Fiesta stating I have been banned from the convention because of my statements on social media. Are you fucking kidding me? Because I have different viewpoints? What the hell is wrong with these people? When Euro-politically poisoned transphobic racists constantly not shutting the hell up about the damn leftists and hanging out with Nazi furs, expect more letters like this, Diesel Raccoon. Photos courtesy of the Nazi Raiders. We hold ourselves to high standards of ethical conduct to ensure our visiting attendees feel welcome. Your statements online and social media are inconsistent with these efforts and inconsistent with our stated anti-harassment and anti-discrimination policies. As such, we have determined that you will not be permitted to attend Creature Arts events. Effective this date, you are prohibited from entering the premises of or attending Texas Furry Fiesta at the Sheraton Dallas Hotel. This prohibition remains in force indefinitely. Should you attempt to enter either event venue, we will contact law enforcement personnel to secure your expulsion. This decision is final. You may appeal and write it in 2026. And I believe the Nazi Raiders are a group of people Diesel involves himself in, as you can see in the next image when he explains his ban from the Texas Fur Fest. This led to him posting a video on his channel kinda apologizing for his behavior, in the hopes that he would be unbanned from the Fur Fest.
Hello all. I just wanted to make this video.
How can you be like supportive of people that want you dead? They're gonna want you dead, even if you're not gay. They'll want you dead for your deviancy of being outside the norm.
Felt it would be better here than it would be putting a tweet out or something like that. I wanted you to hear my voice, my tone, see my body language.
You can't see your body language. You're in a costume.
I've been through a hellish week, and I personally blame myself. I blame myself. I don't blame anybody else. Many of you know what's going on, and the drama surrounded with me. I own it.
You know what? If he did just apologize for that tweet, that would have been fine. I think most people would just, if he acknowledged that there was a racist statement and everything, people would just let it go under water on the bridge. Especially if he recanted that gay marriage comment.
It means a lot to me to be able to even do this, and
yeah, I haven't seen this guy forever.
To be able to walk around and be something different and something that you know, I wanted to do. So it's important that I'm even able to do this for you and show you my floppy ear of cuteness.
Have you ever come out here in these woods like with your fursuit before?
This is a first. I've been in the woods.
Stupid fuck ups on
but
my
not
video here.
these woods. So this will be interesting. They said that there was hunters around. To be honest, I've got to say they're probably not going to shoot a 6-foot tall fox, but you never know. Maybe a short season. Maybe they need a trophy. And come on, this is a trophy. Oh my God. Oh.
You heard that there was a coral tail? What the hell's that? Looks like I have to just re-export this whole damn thing. No, I don't. I just gotta make some corrections. Just cut this out right here.
I would say that I'm very rare. I'm not the norm. Yeah, you do see a lot of guys, and a lot of times when I say I'm a mother, people are like, "Oh, really?" You know, like it's taboo or something to be a mother. And I don't
no one
think that's the
expects
case at all. I think it's really awesome to have kids.
It's just furry hasn't been around that long.
I think it's really
At least
awesome
out in the public.
to have kids exposed to furry fandom. It's just a great experience for them too.
You guys have a lot of fun, okay?
I don't think it'll be confusing for her at all. I actually think it's something that she might actually be interested in when she's older. I've already seen her, you know, she likes animals a lot. She likes to wear Halloween costumes that are animals,
most kids
and
don't like the things their parents like, so.
That's just so cool to have that experience with her too and see her grow up like that.
Actually, I know how to fix this even better.
My persona is basically to memorialize my dog. He was bouncy and fun and loving, and I guess whenever I'm wearing Bandit, I'm a little him. I could say it's opposite in my life because I'm a pretty laid-back guy, out of suit. And I get in suit and I get party fun, if that's a word.
This guy down here cutting a tree down.
And you said your neighbors, what were you saying about your neighbors that they knew about your suit?
Oh, my next door neighbors, they knew about the suit, and their grandchildren were over one day, and I put Bandit on, and I walked over, and they just loved it.
And then what's the color that's underneath there on the arms?
Do what?
You have the color on the arms?
Oh, that's the rainbow flag. If I turn my arms up.
As far as I know, you know, Grix is cool. Just Diesel Raccoon. Poor Diesel. Oh, man. No. Should have been smarter. Not being racist and supporting bigots, that would help.
It's in the correct order. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
It angers me when I find people that say, oh, all you do is dress up in those suits and party and carry on and have sex in them suits and all that.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. So, I mean,
if
that's
you've
what,
ever-
if that was it, if someone said that, I'd just be like, yeah, and? What are you gonna do about it? Bitch. I don't know.
Ever had vigorous sex naked, you know how much you sweat. Can you imagine doing that in a full fursuit? You would die. It can quickly get over 100 degrees inside the head. So no, that's a false statement to even think that that's all it does.
All it
yes,
does.
there's sex that happens in the fandom.
Yes.
I remember when I was in my 20s. Okay. But,
yeah, I got a friend that was in
the
his
Persona
60s at this point.
Fandom thing is...
I mean, it's obviously
I
there's more
think
to it
it's
than
about
that.
helping other people to put a smile on people's face and let them, even for a few minutes, forget about the real world and all the troubles.
I like entertaining myself too. There we go. Thank you. Increase the quality.
A lot of furry conventions have dance competitions.
All right, looks
there's
like
a
we're
big
safe with the stream.
dancer community in the furry
Would have blocked
fandom.
by now.
It's different than, I would say, like a normal competition, because here, like, no one cares who wins.
Can't have sex in suit, but you can dance in it, right?
Everyone supports everyone, and like it's just a big family, which is what I love. And like a lot of times I know that I've gone to, like, I'll meet people at a convention and then we'll all just go to lunch together, like after meeting each other for like 10 minutes, and that's like that's how you make
There's
friends.
one other correction I had to make on here. Yep, there it is. So 14. Oh, Sky. He's gone. He's gone too. This is like a curse. Is this a cursed documentary? Diesel's disappeared because he's racist. Yeah. In 2013. There used to be a channel called Differently. Are they still around? I mean, they're not around anymore. Like, they used to do all these videos. This is a different Sky. Oh, that's right. I had to go through like the Wayback Machine to rip off some of their own videos that they did. But yeah, he just like whoever, I think he was the one running this, and for some reason he just like yeeted himself off the fucking internet. What? Let me see if there's anything on this, because it's always been a mystery to me. I even asked about it and no one knows. Like, what the fuck happened? No, it's not because they don't hug cacti suits. Who gives a shit? Only an idiot would give a shit about what suits they still wear, and those suits cost a lot of fucking money. Just because the creator does something shitty doesn't mean all of a sudden like, oh, I can't wear the suit anymore. Don't be a fucking idiot. Yeah, break it down.
I never really told anyone about it. Like, it was just kind of something I did. But then, like, my friend discovered it by himself, and then he like he kept saying all these things and like mentioning fursuits and Anthrocon and stuff. His name is Jake, and I was like, Jake, are you a furry? And he was like, I don't think so. And I was like, well, you talk about fursuits and blah blah. he was
Looks
like,
like he
well,
belongs
maybe
in
I am.
Hanson.
And it was like, I am too. So that was kind of cool.
Guess this video clip.
Boomer the dog out in the middle of the woods right now. And they can hear the wind in the trees on a nice fall day, the day before Halloween. And I just got back yesterday from the final sections of the appeal, getting it into the court.
Okay, you know what?
So hopefully we're gonna do well, and the judges are gonna have to get back to me on whether I can get the name Boomer the dog or not. So we'll see. I mean, it is my name.
I'm gonna take this whole damn thing.
It's always been my name for many years. I believe in the spirit of what Here's Boomer was all about. The TV show. I mean, I love
TV
that show. See, I didn't see every episode of Here's Boomer, but the show went off the air. And then after that, I was like sad, because I really liked the dog and I liked the show. And I thought, well, what am I gonna do? How do I keep this spirit alive? Because it's so good to me, just at this right time in my life. How do I keep this going? Okay. And here, this is how I do it. And I always have a shirt on, and a lot of furries, a lot of costumers will work with a shirt on because it absorbs sweat, so that it doesn't actually go into their costume. I mean, there are a lot of manufacturing methods. I just have the benefit of clothes, and that's it. So I just use this as a covering.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna spray this whole thing.
And sometimes we'll have like fine satin or mesh under a lot of costumes, but I just did it cheap. Like I barked $7 and to make the whole thing, and all of that was for paper because I just used old clothes that I had. So there's my paw shoes. I mean, I think for a lot of furs, it's a weekend release sort of thing. And then others, it's a lifestyle where you have it around you all the time and kind of thinking.
Damn it.